Well, I was just going to put the embellishments that we made yesterday into a little few pages, but I was having so much fun, I just kept going. And so we have several little pages, more goodies. It actually turned into a little mini flow journal. Say hi to Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Stay tuned. Hi, everybody. It's Julie, and I have still got the rub-ons on my desk and the avocado dyed paper. And so I thought I would go ahead and make a little envelope pocket that I can put, and that way all this ephemera can stay together. So I am going to go ahead, and I have this napkin paper that I made. So I'll put the video on how to do this in the description box down below. And I am going to go ahead and fold this up, and that will give me my pocket. And I like having inserts ready for my journals. But right now, because of the March Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge, I don't want to leave anything totally undone. So I am going to go ahead and turn this into an embellishment pocket page, and it will be ready to go into a journal. It'll already have all these embellishments that I can use, and we'll probably go ahead and make a couple more embellishments. I'd like to know how many of you were able to find the rub-ons. I saw a video today where somebody found the alphabet that were really, really nice. They looked like Paris. That's what they made me think of. And so, okay, so we have our little pocket, and then we have this beautiful page here. And we're probably going to want to have another pocket on here somehow. And we never did, I didn't finish cleaning up the edge of this. Okay. So now it's cleaned up. Okay, so that can go in there as part of it. Or actually it could go it could be a flip page. I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to make it a flip page. That way we don't lose any of it. I'm going to go ahead and make a little gutter down here, kind of like we do when we make a flip-flop. Okay, so there's the little gutter, and I can go ahead and add glue along the edge here. Go and hold it down for just a moment or two. Okay, so there and there. Make sure that that is staying down. So this napkin page is held together with cling wrap. Well, it just went. I didn't have it. Okay. So we have some pocket pages. Now, I actually think that the guest check would be good in the pocket page, because it'll take up our whole page there. I like that look. And then, let's see. So we have an index card. Thinking, what if we go ahead and make a pocket out of this? here. Or, you know what? What if we make a flip up? That'll give us a pocket. So we're rearranging our embellishments a little bit, and that does happen. I always tell you when I'm making the embellishments that you know, I may change something about them. And so here we have this, and yeah, it's going to be cross-eyed or cockeyed writing, but that's okay. Most people put writing or lines like that in their journals. I don't usually, but I've already committed. I already committed. Okay, so there, that's going to give us a little tuck pocket, and we can add our little tag there. Okay. I'm thinking it should have something in here. Like, do I have any bird? I do. These are from the Beautiful Bird kit that I was talking about using. So let's go ahead and so this is the Beautiful Bird kit from Dear Julie Julie. It's available in the Etsy shop. And so okay, so we have this pretty avocado dyed paper, and when I do an embellishment thing like this, I usually like it to be a little more substantial than just copy paper. And of course your dyed paper, you know, it takes on a whole different personality. So I'm going to go ahead and make a pocket out of both of these. Big pockets out of both of these, but at the same time, they're going to give me some, they'll be more substantial. Okay, so there's that one. And then, so this one's more substantial. This one will give us a couple of pages. So I kind of like that. We've got the more substantial page, which I wanted a belly band. So that will give me a place to put a belly band. A couple other pages. This, I mean, if you finished this and mailed this out to somebody, finished it, filled it with embellishments, I think it would be a really nice gift. So, here, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this piece of fabric, and I'm going to cut it down. We've been using this fabric, and we used it a little bit in the other embellishment. Again, just trying to use things and get them off the desk. Excuse me. So, again, using up that kit that I'm using, it has a bunch of peach stuff in it, and I think we can use some of that in here as well. So that will be good. Okay, so that gives me that. And, okay, so I'm thinking belly band. If we have one that's a little straighter. Look at this one has lines on it. This one has lines. So we got a pile of glue down here. Okay. Okay, hold this down. Squeaky chair. Okay, so there's that. And I think I'll go ahead and use some of this fabric. How about like a square? It's like a patchwork. So how are you doing on using up your scraps? And are you using the things around you at your desk, or have you put together a little kit? How are you going through? And I see some of you have finished more than one journal for the challenge. I've been really struggling to to get my mojo. I'm feeling a little better right now about it. That's the desk. So I have a squeaky chair and a squeaky desk. Okay, so we have another guest check that I think will be really, really cool in there. And here's one of the peach pieces of that, the digital kit, or not digital, the kit that I'm using for the peacock journal also has some peach in it. And I was like, well, I can use that with the bird. And look at there, I'm using it. So there we have a belly band. Always a good thing because you can go ahead and put some things in it. There we go. Have a bird on one page, and we have this on the other. So we have bird. We have a large pocket. We have a small ledger paper. And then we have, oh, that needs more glue. Okay, we have our fabric. Okay, now the other thing about this is you can go ahead and add a tag as a leaning. Okay, so look at this tag. This side has kind of got like a lavender pink, and this side has the peach, like most of this journal has been. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the peach. I really like the lavender, It's actually a very creamy rose color. Okay, so I've attached this in the 3 corners. I'm going to make sure that we're even with the corner of that, and then this one does not have, the glue is, it's not there. I didn't guesstimate very good. Okay, and cut that down. Let's see if we have any. Whoop. Gotta hold it down. Okay, so there's a little bit of lace. I like that. We're going to add this little piece of lace because it's right here on the desk. I'm going to add it and I'm going to let it flop down here. Okay. Okay, so if, that's the one thing, the avocado dyed paper, it needs a little extra attention to get it to adhere. I'm going to put this on this one. Oh, you know what? I'm going to come over and put this here. The unexpected. Little piece of lace hanging from a string. There we go. We have this piece of lace, and I think if we trim it, there, we'll do it like that. And we'll attach it with a stapler. There we go. Okay, I have some things here. This one's a While You Were Out. We have a Q. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to glue this on 2 sides. Gluing it on 2 sides. Okay, I have the bird note paper. I'm going to go ahead and put one of those in here. And then I'll take 3 pieces of it, straighten it up, and cut it. And do a stack of note. Lots of places to write. That's what I like to see with a decorated journal, is lots of the extra places added in to write. So just gluing across the top of the 3. Putting them down. Okay. I don't think we need the meat market thing, but we can put this one in. And let's go ahead and tie this in a bow. Okay, so you have a note paper, and that could go in a belly band or in a pocket. Sometimes you get it in the pocket and you go, gosh, it just needs some washi tape or something. Or maybe it needs a, so it has a bird. Why don't we give it this little tiny set of flowers right there. Okay. So remember, we're going to go ahead and take the backing off, put this down, and I was reminded that I have a bone folder. Of course, if I can find it, that's the key. Thank you, Kelly, for the reminder. And of course, yeah, can't find it. So we'll use this. I don't know where the envelope punch board is. It has the bone folder in it. Okay, we've got to place it. So I'm very happy with these rub-ons from Dollar Tree. They are a blast to use, and they turn out so pretty. Let's see. So there's that bird is there. That teacup is up there. What if we put this other rose? I'm saving those. I'll use those in the, probably use those in the peacock journal. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do that with it a little bit out. Let's go ahead and add some washi tape here. And then we'll, there we go. Okay, now we'll go ahead and put this down. And I want it under the lace because I like the idea of it stacked, collaged. Okay, there we go. I mean, you guys, these are the easiest rub-ons I've ever used in my whole life. Okay, so there we have that. I think that's really pretty. I wonder if we can, there's two of them here stuck to each other, right? Nope. I was like, what if we could, yeah, can't. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll add this. It's going on fabric, so let's go ahead and use the fabric tack. I might actually have to buy fabric tack. Try not to buy any paper crafting supplies. Except, of course, I did buy those rub-ons, and I'm using them. Because, you know, the thing is things like rub-ons, those definitely have a use it by date. Kind of use it or lose it kind of thing. And so I did hear some people say that they went to use their rub-ons that they had in their stash, and they are not any good. So, you know, just like with anything, you just want it, we want to use our stuff. So let's see, what do we have in this pocket down here? We have oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, I used regular glue instead of fabric tack, but that's okay. And let's go ahead and tie this one in a bow. We do have this piece also. I wonder if I can tie it. It's pretty sparse here. Can we do it? So is everyone caught up on their sleep from daylight savings time? If you had the chime change. At our house, I didn't know that Tom had changed the clocks. So when I got up and let the dog out, I thought it was, I looked at the clock and thought it was an hour later than it was. And when I went in, I was like, Tom, did you change the clocks? And he said, yeah. So I actually gained an hour. Because I thought it was later than it was. That was pretty cool. Okay. So we've got I just did some little pockets. I think that they're really fun and will be a great little beginning of a journal here. Now let's go ahead and let's maybe add, I'm going to add the washi tape to this page. That'll help with give it a little more stability. Okay, you can write on this page, so that's cool. And you can write on this page, which is really cool. So we haven't done one of these in a long time. Wondering if we should go corner to corner. I think we'll do that. Okay, so it's a belly band-ish. It's going to go over here. Okay, so if we do 2 of them, then it really helps like it's a pocket. Okay, it'll hold much better. So if you find yourself with a bunch of tickets, this is something you can do, or strips of paper. You can do this. Do it also with strips of paper. Let's see. I have this pansy, and I think if we just, this is from some wrapping paper. I got this a long time ago I got it actually at Dollar General, you guys. And it's been a few years. And I've never seen it again. It has a sunflower, a pansy, a rose, and a violet in a square. They're all in squares. Okay, there's that. We're going to go right to the edge of it. And we'll do like the dry decoupage. We're just gluing it down basically. Okay. How's your weather out there? We've had rain. We had rain yesterday. It was so cool. Okay, so there, that can go in there, and you can actually do it like this. You can put something here, and then come in and put something here. And look at, we've got our little guest check thingy. Okay, so I think we'll use this bird on the guest check here. And I'm going to put it, I usually like to put this kind of thing up at the top, but because it's on the side here, I think we can go ahead and put it down here on the bottom, as long as it's hanging out the side. Okay. Oh. I'm looking forward to hearing how you guys do with these. So many people had not seen them when I posted it, and that's why it was like, oh, I'm not supposed to be buying stuff. I'm going to be a bad example. But there you go. Just sometimes you just gotta. I'm gonna put that on there. Ooh, or down here, or over here. I'm gonna put it there. Just as a collage element, so that it looks interesting from the side over here. Okay. And you know, I like to see the lines, or the numbers. I was looking at the lines. Look at the lines, say numbers. Okay, there's that. So let's see, what would fit on one of these tickets that we could use? That butterfly, maybe? Yeah, I think that's the only thing on there that's, you know what? I'm not gonna put that on there. There we go. I like that. I like how this this washi looks with this fabric. That's kind of cool. So how many of you were going, no, don't do that? You guys, should we try it? I want to see if the washi works, or if the rub-on works on fabric. We're going to try it. We'll try it with this rose. I don't know. I don't know. Won't it be cool if it does? Oh my gosh. Well, here we go. Sneak peek. It's not. See if I just wasn't pushing hard enough. Yep, there we go. Okay, it works, you guys. You just have to press way harder than you pressed on the fabric, and be really careful when you're pulling it up. Oh, but this is cool. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Very cool. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. I like this. Oh, and it doesn't even have our page inside of it. You guys, you could just take this and turn it into a junk journal just from what you have here with the elements that are here, I think. Lots of, oh my gosh, so very cool. So very cool. I'm wondering, where did I put the peach papers? It's peach and very blue. No, I don't need peach and very blue. That's very orange. Huh. Okay, that'll work. And if we put it down on the bottom, so this gives us another page. And that's how a lot of times this is how I'll start a junk journal, is I will start with an element, just because this part, especially when I haven't really been feeling it, starting with something like this will help me get there. And here comes Lucy. There she is. Say hi. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Yep, you're awesome. Yep, get down. Thank you. And, yeah, so, okay, so look at, I have these in my stash. Now, what I would do is I'll put these in with, oh, that one I can put in the peacock journal. But this one can go in this journal. I will go ahead and use the ATG gun, because it is like cellophane. And I'm going to make it so that it can be like a pocket. Even though it has that opening, it's meant for scrapbooking, I believe. That's what I bought it for many, many years ago. It's kind of lost there. I think we'll put it here. And then I can go ahead and, yeah, that's what we'll do. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now this is going to hang out the outside, but that's okay. Okay, I've taken up too much of your time today. I hope you're still here. If you're still here, say, so much time. So much time. Are you glad you're still here? I'm glad you're still here. I am going to fix this. So the one thing I'm noticing is the avocado dyed paper and the napkin are having trouble sticking together. So I'm going to have to look into that. And so do watch for that. I'll be seeing if I come up with a reason or something that we need to do. Okay. But I think this is going to be really fun. So yeah, I've got another journal happening here. But this could be, you know, this little tiny booklet. You could go ahead, fill it with stuff. You could even take and cut off some of these rub-ons, put them in one of the pockets. We call it a flow journal. So what we could do now is go through and maybe grab some Project Life cards and, you know, put them in a pocket like that. You could go ahead and other things that you have that you really like that you might want to share. You can go ahead and go through and add those items. And so I think somebody might really enjoy getting something like this. I know I did. I got one from Kara Brandon. We did a swap, and it was awesome. So here's some of these tags like I like. And I don't want to cover up the pretty, but I can put it here and it will help with the pretty, right? And then let's see, what else do we have? Oh, Okay. We didn't make one of these. So we could do, well, we could give some of my favorite calendar pieces. Okay, so those could even go, they don't have to go in the whole thing. They could go like here. So if you wanted to make something to be able to send it to someone that's a crafty someone, you could give them the start of a journal and then some of the things that you like to use. So I'm going to come here. The one thing that I didn't do on here yet is my favorite. And I'm just going to add I'm going to do the double whammy. We've never done the double whammy. Double whammy, double tuck pocket. Double whammy, double tuck pockets. If you're still here, tell me. Double whammy, double tuck. Double whammy, double tuck. And have you tried these double tuck pockets? I love them. It really is my favorite thing. So I'm going to put 2 of them on this page. Double tuck, double whammy, double tuck. And so double whammy, double tuck gets some of these cards. And maybe a peach ticket. I'm going to be careful with the... Oh, here, put it in this peach ticket. Don't want it to stick. Sticking would be bad. Be happy. Okay, and then maybe a couple of these. And this was from one of those Hey Girl or Hey Boy paper pads that I had. And it was the ephemera page. So look at there. They get all these fun things. And so it's a bird journal, so you might give them some stickers. Some upside down stickers because of the purple. Okay, so now we have, it opens this way. And we have a little Houston. Houston, we have a problem, but we can fix it. We are going to use the washi tape right here. We're going to double it up. Double up the washi tape on the double tuck. Double whammy, double tuck. Okay, so now go ahead and open this. And tell it that it's a pocket. And we have this little card just randomly sitting on the desk. And this little card. This one didn't stick, so there we go. The cool thing, washi tape, you just keep putting it wherever you want to put it. Now you could add some paper clips to this, all kinds of things. So again, this would be a flow journal, and I would go ahead and probably hold it together with a hair tie, and that way they could go ahead and use it however they want to. So again, you could go ahead and cut out the rub-ons and put them in a pocket, like this big pocket. Put some rub-ons. These die cuts, you could go ahead and add those in. All those kinds of things, all those special things that you like, you can go ahead and add. And they will have an embellished little goodie, but they can take it and turn it into their own thing, their own journal, or whatever they might want it to be. You guys, I'm just not happy with the way that one is sticking right there, so I'm going to go ahead and staple it, and I'll continue to look into what our problem is. It might just be that that particular glue does not like the avocado dyed paper, or yeah, so there we go. I think this is really fun. I mean, would you like to get this? Could be a birthday card. So I'm just going to call it an embellished flow journal, mini journal, because it's only what? Wow, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 18 pages. It's 18 pages. You add a couple more things in there and it's a signature. So there you go. So what do you think about the double whammy double tuck and this little embellishment goodie? I don't think this is going to take much time, and it will be a journal. I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. So the other thing is if you're making, you're making a journal and you get interrupted, you can go ahead and put something like this together and have it so that it's ready for you to come back to, and you can have all of your pieces, inside going, oh yeah, I'm going to use that, So there you go. I'm just going on and on and on. I finally got in here and started creating something, and I was having a good time. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you, seeing what you make, something like this. So don't forget to share with us and scrap all about it with Dear Julie, your embellishment flow journal goodies, and whether they're for yourself or, I'm going to put that in here too, because it says take great joy in life's little pleasures. There. I think that's, I'm like going, what else can I put in here? Stop, Julie, stop. Okay. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing day. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to go watch another video, because that's how YouTube really likes that, and it helps my videos and my channel when you do that. Have an amazing day. Bye. Bye-bye.